I'm back at it again, and I'm sorry for not uploading. I've just been busy, and I'm making a new video, NFL Talk Fridays, Season 1, Episode 2, and I'm not bringing politics. I don't want to bring politics into this, so yeah, let's get started. The first topic we have today is Brandon McManus breaking the record for the biggest field goal, and I think he could break it, and the answer is yes. He's missed some field goals in the past, like the Texans game, like 2 years ago, but I still think he has the potential. I think he's a pretty good kicker. He's one of the better kickers in the NFL, so yeah, I think he can break it. Are the Buccaneers being too overrated? And the answer is, of course, yeah. I think they could probably go 9-7 at the best. I think, they still have the Saints. They have the Falcons. The Panthers are meh. But I think they're being way overrated. They're yes, you got Tom Brady, who's been one of the best quarterbacks, of course, a six-round pick, I think, and won six Super Bowls. That's amazing. But he has a different coach, and I think Bill Belichick was definitely a huge part of that of his success. You also get Krogowski, and I think that was actually a pretty good move because he definitely was a pretty good tight end. You still have Barrett, but yeah, he's pretty good. Sue overrated, but you have some pieces in the defense that needs a lot of fixes. The receivers are amazing. You have Chris Goodwin, who's amazing, and Mike Evans, definitely top 10 receivers. And then you also get Tyler Johnson, who I said in my other video was a steal. The offensive line, you did get Tristan Wirfs, and I think that was a pretty good move. But I still think you have a lot of holes to fix, and I don't think you're automatically going to the Super Bowl. I think you could go 9-7 probably, but or 10-6, but I don't think like 13-3 because there's no way. Now we have the Jaguars, and the topic is: are they going to have the first round pick, or the first overall pick in the 2021 draft? And my answer is no. They have good weapons: Levis Snell and DJ Clark, who was a Pro Bowler. They still have Leonard Fournette, who's a pretty good running back. Gardner Minshew, who was a steal. Their offensive line is okay, I guess. But I think they're not going. They're not gonna have the first overall pick. They have an okay defense. They did add Joe Schobert, but they lost corners. But they added C.J. Henderson. But I don't think this team's gonna get the first overall pick. They have a solid defense. But I don't get why people are saying it. Yes, the coach is really on the bubble and their GM. So I think their head coach gets fired this season. But I don't think they're having the first overall pick this season. No, no way. I don't think so. Because they do have a solid team. But not like a playoff team, though. Now, is Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb the best duo in the NFL? And in my opinion, I think yes. I mean, Nick Chubb is a great running back, and Kareem Hunt was definitely one of the best. You know what? I think he just gets issues, man, and I think that's what lowered him down. But I still think he's a pretty good running back. He just doesn't get the touches. Nick Chubb is definitely great. You can make an argument that Melvin Gordon and Philip Lindsay. I think Philip Lindsay was great, but Melvin Gordon fumbled. Like that, they ran plays for Eckler, and it was just confusing. But I think Gordon could improve, and so will Lindsay with a better offensive line. But I think you could say the Browns because Kareem Hunt I think is better than Gordon, and Nick Chubb is definitely better than Lindsay. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what y'all think. Now we have if Antonio Brown is gonna sign with the Seahawks, and my answer is no. You don't see people who get in trouble like Kaepernick and Brown and all with him. You don't see them come back. I mean, there's a lot of rumors of them bringing him back, but I don't see it as a possibility. I think Antonio Brown was definitely one of my favorite receivers. He was my favorite, well, not including Thomas or Sanders from the Broncos. But I loved him. I think he was a great receiver. And when the Raiders got him, and I thought he was a steal. But I still think he could play. I still think he could play how he was.